Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. This is your home for Fair Trade Bible Study. And, this is the week now after Thanksgiving, and I know that the Christmas shopping season is in full swing. I hope you will consider giving Daily Dose Radio as a gift. The apps are free, so you just suggest to somebody, hey, here's a nice gift for you. How about some 5-minute Bible study? And the app is free to use. Just go to any of your app stores, whatever that might be for you, and you'll find Daily Dose Radio. Just do the search, and you'll find the apps free, and it's a great Christmas gift. It's a great stocking stuffer. Today we're looking at Psalm 74, verses 10 through 14. So 5 verses today. And we have 2 different pieces here. Remember, we talked at the very beginning about how this whole thing is one great big prayer outline. This can be used as a prayer outline. So we begin with questions. We make a general, simple request, and then we outline the problem. And for the psalmist here, the problem is the enemy. The enemy is defiling the sanctuary, burning it down, destroying the synagogues, ridding the land of the prophets. And we ended last time with these words, "Neither is there among us any that know how long." And then we begin with those same words here in 10. Let me read for you 10 through 14. "O God, how long shall the adversary reproach? Shall the enemy blaspheme thy name forever? Why withdraweth thy hand, even thy right hand? Pluck it out of thy bosom. For God is my King of old, working salvation in the midst of the earth. Thou didst divide the sea by thy strength. Thou breakest the heads of the dragons in the waters. Thou breakest the heads of the Leviathan in pieces, and gavest him to be meat to the people inhabiting the wilderness." Well, we have the question, how long? We don't know how long. In verse 9, we find out. We don't know how long. In 10, we ask God the question, how long? This goes right back up to the very first verse. "O God, why? Why have you cast us off forever?" 10, we have the very same construction. "O God," instead of why, we have how long? How long shall the enemy reproach? He's been doing this work. How long is this going to go on? I'm getting tired of it. I can't continue like this. Shall the enemy blaspheme forever? Why withdrawest thou thy hand? I can't hardly say that. Why withdrawest thou thy hand, even thy right hand? Pluck it out of thy bosom. In other words, hey God, why don't you work? Now, that's okay. Those kind of questions and that kind of response to what's going on is fine. You know that he can handle those kind of questions. He can handle your questions. He can handle your upset. He can handle your tantrum. And all of us throw it. And if we were honest, we would throw it when we're praying. It's okay. "O God, why? Why do you cast us off? O God, how long shall the adversary reproach?" Now, the questions come right before this section here of who God is to the psalmist. Notice verse 12. "For God is my King of old, working salvation in the midst of the earth." Now, wait a minute. Working salvation in the midst of the earth. Didn't he just tell me what the enemy's doing? He's cutting down the carved work. He's casting fire into the sanctuary. He's ruining and defiling it, bringing it to the ground. He's burning all the synagogues in the land. All the prophets are gone. What has happened here? I thought God was working salvation in the midst of the earth. He is. Remember, even though the unrighteous prosper, God is still on his throne. Remember Psalm 73. Psalm 73 taught us, I couldn't even think about this until I went into the sanctuary and then I realized their end. I don't need to worry about that guy. I don't need to worry about the wicked man who's doing all his wicked stuff and all the injustice that he's throwing around. Why? Because God is my King, and he's working salvation in the midst of the earth. And then he begins this long recitation, beginning here in 13, of what God has done. We'll pick up on this tomorrow because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave off right here. And then tomorrow I'll begin in 13 and we'll read straight down through 19 and see just exactly why he has confidence in his God and why we should too. Hope you'll join me then on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.